Good morning. Good to see everyone here this morning. Thank you for being here. As we begin our worship service this morning, we do have a few announcements that we want to share. If you're visiting with us, thank you for being with us this morning. We're grateful that whatever brought you our way, we're grateful for that. Please plan to stay and enjoy lunch with us following Bible class this morning. We would ask that you please feel welcome to stay and enjoy lunch. Speaking of, lunch is pizza, chips, salad, and brownies, and then our service or our activities following lunch, of course, leaving, and then we have two other involvement areas. Service project, we'll be going out to Betty Anderson's to clean up some limbs, some trees, etc. I believe Zeb and Daryl Annis are leading that. We've got a lot of Daryls, so you have to qualify which Daryl we're talking about. So Daryl Annis and Zeb will be leading that, and then we also have a prayer group. Prayer Warriors will be meeting as well, and Pat will be coordinating that. There's a VBS planning meeting next Sunday afternoon, so if you would make plans to attend that. I also don't see where I left my bulletin, but pick up one of the printed bulletins, and you can find out more of our announcements and some of the activities that are going on, but I do want to highlight a few. So next week during lunch, we will have a VBS planning meeting. So if you'd like to be involved in VBS, then plan on attending that. There's a wedding shower next week as well for Jennifer Stapp. That'll be at 2:30, and if you'd like to help, see Angie Henson. Don't forget about our gospel meeting coming up in April. We're about now, 5-6 weeks, if that, away. It's going to be here before we know it. We've got one significant event out of the way, and that's the time change. So we're all wiping the sleep out of our eyes this morning, but nonetheless, so don't forget that gospel meeting. Be prayerful about that. Start sharing the 3 names that you have. We'd ask that you please fill out those cards and be turning those in. The Sermon Insights, that's the handout that Phil provides for some of our young folks. You can pick those up at in the back on the table if you were unable to get one before the lesson or before worship begins. We're so grateful that you're here this morning. Thank you for coming. Let's begin our worship now. Johnny.
Good morning. Let's all sing. Brother Daryl Henson will have our first prayer for us this morning after we sing this song together.
Will you bow with me, please? Thank you for the rain that you have sent us recently, and